Hey guys, I want to do a quick update for you. Today is, what is today? Thursday, August 30th. So, the last couple days I made a call for you guys for what I was doing was I was going to sell at 60 and get back in at 58. So it was $2 or $3 on Litecoin, which ends up being 5%, something like that. Um, Anyway, so today's call, here's what I'm doing right now is I'm back in. I went ahead and got back in at 59, 58 something, 58.50 I think is what it hit down to. So I got pretty close to the low. I got back in, and then now what I'm waiting for, I got 100% sell at 64. Let me look at it real quick. 64.71 is what I'm set at. So as you can see, it looks like there's a pretty clear path to upward momentum now that we've seen some significant changes in the news and we've seen what looks like very clearly the bottom. Nobody knows for 100% sure. I mean, it still might go back down and test the $6,500 mark on Bitcoin, but most people are thinking with the amount of positive news that's been out there. For those of you that don't know, Yahoo Finance has added cryptocurrencies to their trade environment. That is huge. It really should have made bigger news than it did, but the fact that it's getting more and more acceptance by places like Yahoo Finance, it's a pretty big deal. So we're starting to see some growth. We're also seeing some pretty big positive potentials with the SEC coming out next month. So people are starting to look at that. Right now the RSI is on its way back up, so 58 down here at the bottom for, and of course I'm talking Litecoin, $58 over here at the bottom, moving back up. Very likely going to see it continue to follow this path. So if it does follow this path, we're looking at $65 on Litecoin, and over on Bitcoin we see the same exact pattern with the RSI. The RSI is on its way back up, so we're probably going to see $7,000. Very likely going to see $7,000 on the, or better, $7,200, something like that. So if we zoom out, let me look at this actually. I'm going to zoom out and show you something. I actually drew this little triangle that we're seeing Bitcoin following. If you look at the larger pattern, we see that it's following this on the upward momentum, so it could go down as far as $6,500 again. That's the new low, and we see 74.50 is the high, and we should probably see it stay within this little triangle for a while until it breaks up. And I'm expecting somewhere around mid-September, that we're going to see the big break. And a lot of people are predicting we're going to start seeing it hit $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 right after it makes that break. I'm not sure that it'll go that fast because it hasn't been, but that's the expectation. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm 100% in coin. I'm actually in Litecoin, 100% buy. It's at 60. Once it gets up to 64.50 or somewhere around that area, I'll go ahead and sell. Wait for it to come back down to 60. So that's a good 10%, nice little 10% bounce. If it stays within there just a couple more times, if I can gain another 20% within the next week, that would be beautiful. That would make up for all the waiting that we've been doing. You haven't seen a whole lot of news because there's really nothing to trade. There's no clear signals. We always wait for the signals to come to us, and right now there are some pretty clear signals. So that's what I'm doing. Hope you're trading well. See you on the next one.